Get ready, Staten Island.
The Ferry Hawks are back at SIUH Community Park July 7th to the 12th for a 6-game series against the High Point Rockers. Tonight, first pitch is at 6:30. It's Thirsty Thursday with $5 Bud and Bud Light Drafts. Friday, July 10th, first pitch is at 7 p.m. May the Force be with you on Star Wars Night with post-game kids glow around the bases with special lightsaber training packs.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Dave Scott, lost in space, the other side of midnight.
Danger. Bob Sterling. Danger.
There was another major drop of UFO videos, pictures, theories this week from the United States government. Dave Scott, can you tell us what's in that tranche of information?
I just love it when you say the word tranche. It just excites me. It oozes with professionalism, just so you know.
It doesn't come easily to me, professionalism.
I know, but this time you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. Just do me one favor before I start. Say the word tranche again.
Can you tell us what was in this tranche of information, Dave Scott?
Absolutely. So it took 4 weeks, but we were actually able to get tranche number 4, which included 14 documents, about 18 or 19 videos, and 4 audio recordings. A lot of the incidents that took place in this, in the written category of the documents, was from real old incidents like 1948, 1949 historical files that were released during, written up during the Cold War era, including a fatal military pursuit of a UFO, Project Sign investigations, and especially a lot about green fireballs over the Los Alamos nuclear complex, which was very interesting. They did dabble in a little bit of audio from NASA once again, and, there's still some question over what's going on there, especially after NASA's new head recently stated that they did find pictures of something mysterious in space. He didn't say the moon or anything, but they've got some photos they can't explain. But the very big interesting one was how it was around a lot of nuclear facilities, pictures being taken, of these objects that seem to be floating around in the sky, hovering just about 100, 200 feet above nuclear facilities, especially the Pantex nuclear facility, in what they're calling the 2015 incident. That was very interesting as well. The videos, I wouldn't say that they were hot to trot. There was a couple videos that seemed very, very interesting, including this one of this. To me, it looked like a weird-shaped balloon, like if somebody threw a bunch of mattresses, like 10 mattresses, all on top of one another, and then turned them and twisted them so they all were on different angles. It looked very weird, very interesting, but I think personally it was a balloon. I mean, there was nothing earth-shattering or major that was going to break open the UFO story, Walter, as we were hoping, but we keep hearing the words about how incredible a lot of these videos are, how detailed and diligent these whistleblowers are. But once again, they're talking big. But if we were at in a Major League Baseball game, we're batting about 100.
You mentioned that one of the incidents that was revealed had a fatality. What did you mean?
Yeah, so I believe this one was a report of a jet fighter over the Great Lakes that was flying around. A UFO had been reported in, and the plane ended up crashing, I believe, into Lake Huron or Lake Superior, one of the two of the Great Lakes. So this was around 1948, 49, where there was these strange lights being seen. I believe it was an Air Force jet back in the day, was flying in the area and was asked to go check up on whatever it was. And it was almost like they got into a little bit of a dogfight, except the airplane, I believe it may have been an F-8 from back in the day, ended up losing the battle. So it's very interesting because a lot of military pilots going back to the day, not so much recently with radars like F-18s or F-15s, but going back then when it was really all about line of sight, there was a bunch of interesting cases of these Foo Fighters in the sky that seemed to be able to do anything that they wanted. And in this case, it seemed like it was intercepting a fighter, and the fighter lost.
Green orbs around the nuclear facilities. Those green orbs could be an ancient type of drone sent over by China or Russia.
Well, and I think, Walter, that is one of the big things that we have to watch out for when it comes to these types of orbs. Is it Russia? Is it China? And the one thing that I've learned after tranche number 4, and I said this on my show on Friday night because we did a panel discussion about it, is it's almost like they're just putting it up there, and then you have to decide for yourself whether or not you think it's a UFO or whether or not you think it is something special and more new, unique to human technology. And I think that's what goes on with a lot of these reports. And I tend to believe a lot more of the written reports than I do with the videos and the photographs that they are showing, because they're not really showing anything that is out of this world, if I could use that as a pun. So the green orbs, could they have been older models of drones from an adversary? Sure, but they might be something a little bit different as well.
What I don't understand about the videos, what I believe is unidentified about the videos, is how could they have had such incredibly horrible photography? How is it possible that all the videos of things in the sky is black and white, made with worse than 8mm cameras? What the hell?
Well, what they are doing is they are only showing us the FLIR footage that is recorded. So basically, FLIR, which is a forward-looking infrared camera, okay, what it does is it turns everything like white and black. So if it's a hot heat signature, it will turn black, and the hotter it is, the darker it gets. So that is the reason why we have, the FLIR footage. But you're right. You're absolutely right. People are getting upset about the fact that we keep getting these videos.
Why can't we get Why can't we get the color film?
Well, that's what I want. That's what I want too, and I think that's what the public is wanting. But it doesn't seem like they want to release that. And maybe it's because if they went to a color footage, Walter, what they would be seeing is we would be seeing what these craft really are. Whether it's a balloon, whether it's something from Area 51, whether it's from the deep space, or whether it's from Russia or China. And I don't think they want us to be able to identify these.
They want to keep them unidentified.
Yeah.
All right, Dave Scott, how do I find you on YouTube?
YouTube.com/Spaced Out Radio. You can also find us on every major podcast network. Download it for free, Spaced Out Radio.